channel. So today I'm going to be giving you guys 10 feminine hygiene tips. And this video came about because I asked you guys on a poll, what video do you guys want me to make? And it was crazy. I didn't honestly think that this was going to be the one, but this came up as the most, requested video. So I'm like, all right, girls, I got you. I'm gonna get you right today. So I made sure to write down 10 tips over here. But before we get to it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and let's go. So number 10, make sure that you use the bathroom right after intercourse. So when you're doing intercourse, I'm pretty sure you guys know by now, there's lots of bacteria being transmitted, between one person and another. So you don't want any bacteria left in you after, you do it. You also want to make sure that you take a shower in general. But the first thing that you definitely need to do is pee, because I hate to say that word pee. I don't know about y'all. The word pee is just like so weird. But anyway, make sure that you use the bathroom because you want that acid to just deplete and get rid of all that bacteria down there. Number 9. So speaking of down there, I noticed that there's so many feminine hygiene videos, and some people are saying like, oh, you have to shave like, once every week, or you have to wax, and no. I'm not saying look like a Wolverine, but seriously, like, you're not supposed to get rid of all the hair down there. There's a reason why we have hair in our ears. Yes, you have hair in your ears. There's a reason why you have hair in your nose. There's a reason why you have these eyelashes. Like, you have hair in these open areas because it's protecting you from viruses, from all types of bacteria, nasty things, infections. So you want to make sure that you're leaving at least a little bit of hair down there. I understand, you want to look cute for, your man or, just for yourself, obviously, but you definitely want to make sure you leave a little bit of hair down there because it's actually going to protect you. And there is a really big misconception that, it stinks if you have hair down there. That's definitely not true. If you have poor hygiene, of course, you're gonna stink regardless. But, be sure to keep that hair kept down there and just leave a little bit. You'll be okay. Number 8. So schedule your bowel movements. Now this is, I know y'all gonna be like, whoa, what? This is something I'm pretty sure you haven't heard before, but this is very, very important. So a lot of people think that, if I'm, going outside and I, just happen to use the bathroom, I could just bring some wipes or wipe with, the toilet paper. Those wipes, many of those wipes have lots of chemicals. So just ditch the wipes. Don't be, just outside being stinky. You want to make sure that you schedule your bowel movements. So what I mean by that is when you wake up, first thing you do, chug down a lot of water, like at least 1 bottle, okay? And squat. That's going to tell your body like, all right, we're about to use the bathroom. We're going to get rid of any waste. So, right after you use the bathroom, you can take a shower. And this is so important because when you use the bathroom and you don't take a shower, trust me, you're having leftover bacteria back there, and that's just gonna get transmitted in your you-know-what. So it is so important to schedule your bowel movements first thing in the morning. So right after you do what you have to do, you get right in the shower and you get clean for the rest of the day. You don't have to worry about carrying around wipes or nonsense like that. So it's also really good for, your digestive system too. When some people say that they don't really use the bathroom like that, that's horrible. You want to make sure you're using the bathroom every single day. So this is not only good for, down there, but also really, really beneficial for your digestive system. Number 7, make sure that you're using organic, really clean, natural detergent. I know you're looking like, what? But think about it. So you wash your clothes, you wash, your intimate areas like your bras, your panties, all that. and you're using Tide, which has so many different toxic chemicals, not to diss Tide, but Tide, Gain, all those, big box brands, detergent, they have so many chemicals in it. So you want to make sure that you're using organic detergent. I've heard of 7th generation. I haven't used it, but I do know people that use it and they love it. I personally use this detergent called Ecos. I love it. I've been using it for several years now, and I'll definitely put a link in the description box below. I love it so much, and you can use it, with your panties, bras, all that. And trust me, y'all, you won't have any issues bacterial infections, anything like that. So make sure you're using organic detergents. Now, number 6, this is very relative too. Make sure that you're using organic pads. So when you're on your menstrual cycles, I wouldn't recommend using Always and again other big box brands because they have so many chemicals. You won't believe this, but your favorite pads have toxic chemicals that are literally seeping into your V, and they can cause loads of inflammatory issues. So, I actually even heard something very, very scary. I'm not sure if this is true, but I heard that certain pads can make you have a heavier flow due to the chemicals and chlorines that they add in it. And I was like, wow, when I heard that, I was so grateful that I switched. So the pads that I use is from a company called Azalea, and I love it. I'm gonna also put the link in the description as well. I wouldn't recommend using tampons, anything like that, because it's just not natural for your body to be holding in your blood. You have to let your blood flow. So definitely use pads, and also change your pads frequently. That is super duper important, because when you're just sitting in your blood, you're basically just causing that area to smell, and it's damp, so it's just room for bacterial infections and nastiness to grow. So make sure you're changing your pad, especially in the first few days of your cycle. You changing that frequently. So again, I'll put all the links that of these organic products that are super duper vital important for you to stay healthy and clean. Number 5, so make sure that you're using unscented soaps. So if you have any soaps like Caress or Camay, all those popular soaps that smell so beautiful, or even soaps from Victoria's Secret, you want to make sure that you throw them away because they're going to manipulate down there. My favorite soap is a la Maison. It smells so great, but it's 100% natural. It doesn't have any, nasty toxic chemicals in it that's just going to disrupt, the pH balance down there. So I'll definitely leave, a link in the description as well for my soap. It's a bar soap. I don't know if you guys, prefer bar or liquid, but I like bars. Make sure that you don't use any scented soaps. All right, so number 4 is making sure that you are not overwashing down there. So I did explain that, it's important to wash, pretty often, but not to the point where you're stripping its natural oils down there and your protective barriers as well. So you want to make sure that you're not taking 3 freaking showers a day. I think that's ridiculous. If you have to, if you're sweating that much, then do that. But you don't want to manipulate down there. So definitely do not overwash. Number 3, so make sure that you shower when you get home. This is so important because when you have a long day, you're outside, you're using the bathroom, throughout the day, things like that. That can cause bacteria to be down there, and if you just go to sleep and you still got that bacteria there, that can cause like different infections. So you want to make sure that when you get home, you shower. If you don't have time to do a full-blown shower, like, which I recommend to actually like do full-blown shower, but you know, just make sure you shower like quickly, wash, use some soap, all that. Just take care of yourself, because you don't want any nasty infections where you have to go to the doctor and then it's going to be a problem. Number 2, so make sure that you are eating a well-balanced diet. I can't stress this enough, because when you're eating toxic McDonald's and other Popeyes and nasty stuff, yes, that stuff definitely affects your entire system. It just causes inflammation everywhere in your body. So you want to make sure you have an alkaline diet. You want to make sure that you're drinking cranberry juice and other, antioxidant rich juices and foods. Also eating your cruciferous vegetables like your broccoli, your kale, spinach, your green, your dark leafy green vegetables are so important. Also make sure that you're drinking enough water. Sometimes like we're going throughout our day and we just kind of forget to drink water. So you want to make sure that you drink enough water, you eat healthy, and you keep your body in an alkaline pH level. And number 1, make sure that you're wearing cotton underwear. This is like the most important thing, because you could be doing all the stuff that I said and all the other numbers, but if you're not wearing cotton underwear, like you're just messing yourself up. You're setting yourself for failure, and I don't want you guys to set yourself for failure. I want y'all to win, okay? So make sure that if you're wearing thongs, if you just must wear thongs, okay, make sure it's 100% cotton. You want her to breathe down there throughout the day. So that is super important. I feel like that's something that people don't do, because there's all this lacy underwear out there. Like I see them in stores all the time. I'm like, this is cute, but I can't buy it because I'm not trying to mess her up. So yeah, but I also want to say, for a little bonus, that it is so important to go to your routine checkups. When your doctor emails you or calls you and says, hey, you have a checkup coming in, don't dodge it. Make sure that you do your checkups, your physicals, all that, because you want to make sure you're just healthy. You want to make sure there's no reoccurring or ongoing problem that you probably don't notice. So only your doctor could probably tell you, like, hey, I noticed that this looks a little bit funny. So yeah, make sure that you also go to your routine checkups for a quick little bonus. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.